back with more of Ask Alexyss, talking about the blessings and the curses in a touch. See, what I want you to realize, ladies, that it's very important to learn to listen to your gut. Don't look at how many degrees a doctor has, how good he was to someone else, or what somebody else says about her, or where they're located, or how much money that they make, or whatever specialty that they are in. Please talk to doctors before you get examined by them, and even during and after you get examined by them, to determine what you are feeling in your gut, your solar plexus, what your intuition is trying to feed to you. And also, pay attention when somebody's touching your body, when someone's examining you, to see your level of comfort and discomfort, and actually get their views on what they think about you. You know, have open, honest, personal dialogue with your doctor, because that's also a bad sign. If you're being examined by someone and you're very uncomfortable bringing up personal issues, and they're looking at your naked body and actually probing your internal cavities, then that's a good sign that might not be the doctor you need to be dealing with. But especially when they try to discourage you to do things that will help build your health up, or try to discourage you because of your age or because of accidents that you've had. Now, I understand not putting yourself in danger, but if you're trying to do things on a basic level, a beginner's level, to be able to strengthen your body, and there's always some level of discouragement, and you just feel like there's a negative vibe, you need to stop letting that person put their hands on you. Not only is it important just words, and I'll get into a show dealing with voices and voice patterns and voice recognition. Now, we have scientific machines now that can actually recognize and duplicate the genetic structure in somebody's voice and the sounds and the frequencies. But there is also a frequency and even chakras and the color of chakras and the auric fields in a person's voice. That's why it's easy to be seduced by a certain person's voice and the rhythm of the voice and the inflection of the words and the tone and the sound, and then you're repelled by other people's voices. But there is actually subatomic particles that contain the DNA of a person in their voice, in that vibration that moves through the voice box and even the saliva. So those same chakras and auric field patterns are moving through the energetic grids of each person when they rub their fingertips across you, or when they probe your body. Those energy fields, especially if they're negative or destruction, or somebody is speaking things to you to discourage you, that is transferred and locked into not only your vagina chakras and auric fields, but the auric fields throughout your whole body and your memory pattern in your brain. And subconsciously, that starts to lock in and be able to program you, and those thoughts are replayed over and over in your subconscious mind. So when someone that you trust, or that's in an authority position, starts to examine you and say negative things to you, and you're trusting them, first of all, when somebody's touching you, all your defenses are down, because you have meridian points and nerve endings in your body, and they start relaxing those resistance points, and you start subconsciously getting programmed to be used to this particular person. You start giving yourself permission to open up when this person is touching you. So they're already going into your subconscious memory bank, and you're not defending yourself because you're wide open. You're not consciously aware of this person actually doing something helpful, but doing something hurtful with the words that they're saying and the thoughts they really think about you, while they're transferring it through their hands and through their fingertips. That genetic print is being imposed and imprinted on your body. So your mind starts to take in that same negative, destructive thought pattern and the energy associated with it in your subconscious mind. And you know what happens? Your body starts getting fucked up. You start having back problems. Sure enough, your body starts to age and break down and start showing signs of dysfunction and dis-ease in it that it did not show before, or your body starts to degenerate faster than it's supposed to, because your subconscious is starting to play out a memory field based on the thought process of somebody that touched you and put a curse on your body, because they override the positive regenerative forces in your energy field with their negative ones, because they could not see the greatness in you based on some preconceived notion that has nothing to do with your genetic code structure. Y'all did not hear me. Stop letting everybody put their hands on you and engage your spirit with negative conversation. I don't care who it is, until you really understand and overstand the chakras, the auric fields, the meridian points, your central nervous system, and all of your glands in your body, and you know how this divine machine that you were given operates, so that you won't let somebody else play your ass like a fiddle and fuck up all the functioning in it, because they programming you based on what they've seen in somebody else's body, based on what they seen somebody else's body do, that ain't got nothing to do with your genetic type and your genetic code and what is stored in your memory. You know, a lot of people try to judge us based on our race. A lot of people try to tell you what you are and are not based on your blood type because of the so-called class they put you in. I'm telling you, stop letting people define you, because they don't know who you are. They don't know what you came here to do and how you came here to do it. Start opening up your mind and opening up your genetic pathways to manifest your greatness. Remember, watch your thoughts and watch people's thoughts, and letting them put their hand on you to bless or curse you. See you next time with more of Ask Alexyss.